Hey, welcome everybody. Brian from T-Sportline, continuing on with our DIY wrap series for Cybertruck. We just finished the top of the hood here, looks good. Next up, let's do the front panel. Okay, I'm gonna set the truck at a height where I am comfortable working on it. I've got the suspension in extract mode. Now I'm gonna pop the frunk here and I'm gonna push it a second time right about there and get it at the right height. Now let's go ahead and prep this and get into the film install. Final prep is just like last time. Wipe the entire panel down with alcohol using a clean rag. Carefully inspect during this time to make sure there is no leftover residue. Remember that cleaning the edges and the back side of the panel is one of the most important steps. Finally, wipe down with your tack rag. Now, find the vinyl panel labeled GRL for grill. Roll the vinyl out onto the panel using your magnets to help hold it in place. Next, align all your corners. And remember, if the panel looks a little short side to side, we just want to get it centered up for now. Just like on the hood, we are going to tape the panel in place at the middle using the hinge method. You will want to cut a slot in the backer film at the bottom to allow the tape to wrap around the back. Now, starting on the left side, we can remove our magnets, peel back the backer film, and cut off a 10 to 12 inch section. Roll the film back over and you can use your squeegee to get it to lay flat. Line your top left corner back up, then lock it in place. Starting from the cut line, work your squeegee across the panel and toward the left edge, being sure to cover the entire area. Take your time, work out any bubbles as you go, being sure not to create a crease in the film. Next, remove all your magnets and carefully peel the vinyl up from the right side. We can also remove our tape now. Roll the vinyl like I'm doing so that it's easier to work with, then grab your squeegee and start to work your way across, peeling the backer off as needed. Let the film define the direction as you work so that everything stays straight. When you get just past the halfway point, you should be able to peel off the remaining backing and lay the whole panel down, being careful not to stretch the vinyl. Work your squeegee all the way across. Heat the entire panel and look for any bubbles that may pop up. Use your squeegee or your fingers to slowly work these out. Next, get out your heat gun and start rolling your edges. This process is just like it was on the hood, but we have a few plastic trim pieces to deal with. You can use the plastic side of the squeegee to force the film into the gap between the plastic and the metal panel. Make sure all your edge rolls are tight. You don't want a bubble or a gap forming in the film here. And that's a wrap, literally. The second panel here, this looks really good, guys. So we're gonna move on to the next panel. If you haven't yet, make sure you join our Facebook group, which is exclusively for our DIY wrap and PPF customers. You guys can share tips and tricks and experiences in there, and our team is in there monitoring that as well. So pretty happy, we got the hood done completely, top and front. Now we're moving on to the next panel.